In the modern NHL, the term unicorn is often thrown around, but perhaps no player embodies the definition more literally and physically than Tage Thompson. At 6'6" and 220 pounds, Thompson possesses the frame of a traditional power forward, yet he operates with the finesse of the NHL's most skilled players. He is a walking contradiction on the ice, a player whose massive reach and physical strength are paired with a set of silky hands and a creative offensive mind that we almost never see from someone of his stature. It is this rare blend of size and shot and skill that has cemented him as the league's biggest unicorn. Through the first 49 games of this season, Thompson has posted a balanced stat line of 26 goals and 25 assists. His 51 points puts him in the top 25 of league scoring, but also has him tied for 5th in the league in goal scoring. It's this production that's backed up by Thompson's 50.42% expected goals percentage, and in the world of advanced analytics, this is a critical metric. If you are unfamiliar, this signifies that when Thompson is on the ice at even strength, the Buffalo Sabres are outchancing their opponents. Now, it is only slightly above the 50% mark, but when you play the other team's best players, it becomes more telling. And Thompson's originality is further exemplified by his NHL edge profile. Perhaps the most surprising revelation is his skating. Thompson has recorded a max skating speed of 22.85 miles per hour, placing him in the 85th percentile of the entire league, which is notably higher than the position average of 22.07. Even more impressive is his explosiveness. He has registered 102 speed bursts over 20 miles per hour, ranking him in the 88th percentile. Thompson's shooting metrics are where he truly separates himself. His hardest shot this season was clocked at 97.94 miles per hour, a figure that towers over the league average of 82.93 miles per hour. This elite power makes his shot nearly impossible to track, and it's a recipe for success when combined with his 165 shots on goal. By ranking in the 99th percentile for both shot power and shot volume, Thompson proves that he is a consistent offensive threat who can overwhelm goaltenders through power and frequency. Despite this shot volume, Thompson's 15.2% shooting percentage is significantly higher than the NHL average of 12.8%, explaining how he has already reached 25 goals at this stage of the season. When you watch Tage Thompson step onto the ice, your eyes immediately gravitate towards his frame. At 6'6", 220, he occupies a physical space that usually belongs to a stay-at-home defenseman or a Matt Rempe-esque enforcer. In the history of the NHL, men of this stature were typically categorized as lumbering, which is defined as moving in a slow, heavy, and awkward way. Players who could provide a screen or win a puck battle, but lacked the finer skills to dictate the pace of the game. Thompson has completely shattered that archetype, evolving into a player whose style is a mesmerizing blend of power and elite-level artistry. The most jarring aspect of Thompson's playstyle is undoubtedly his puck handle. In simple hockey terminology, hands refers to a player's ability to manipulate the puck with their stick, especially in tight spaces. Usually as a player's reach increases, their ability to handle the puck close to their body decreases. However, Thompson seems to defy this mechanical limitation. It's his short stick that is a key indicator of how he is able to stick handle in a phone booth. His stick allows him to pull the puck in tight to his skates, moving around defenders' poke checks. He can execute toe drags that you would expect from a 5'10" pure skill guy, and it's because of his massive wingspan that he can move the puck from the far right to his far left in a huge singular motion, covering a radius that most defenders simply cannot account for. This lateral range creates a keep-away dynamic. Even when a defender thinks they have him pinned, Thompson can shift the puck out of their reach while simultaneously using his body as a massive shield. The true genius of Tage Thompson's game lies in his mastery of misdirection. While his physical tools are undeniable, his ability to manipulate the opposition's expectations is what makes him a truly elite offensive force. Thompson uses his massive frame for deception, using body language to sell a shot before executing a pass or making his move. One of his most effective weapons is the fake shot. Because defenders and goaltenders are hyper-aware of his release, they are prone to biting on even the slightest tell. Thompson often drops his shoulder and shifts his weight as if he's about to release the puck, effectively freezing the goaltender and forcing defenders to reach for a poke check. Once the defense is committed, Thompson uses his reach to pull the puck into his feet, stepping around the defender or sliding a crisp pass to an open teammate who now has a wide open lane. In addition to his hands, Thompson possesses what many consider to be one of the most dangerous shooting arsenals in the league today. It starts with the power. He is one of the few players in the world capable of hitting the 100-mile-per-hour barrier with a slap shot. When he loads up on the power play from the left circle, a spot famously occupied by Ovechkin, goaltenders are forced into trusting their positioning because the puck moves too fast to track with the human eye. Thompson's wrist shot and snap shot are equally lethal because of their accuracy and release point. Like many of the league's best players, Thompson is elite at pulling off the toe drag release, and because he is 6'6", his release point can change dramatically after pulling off the move. This changes the angle of the shot, making it incredibly difficult for goalies to set their feet and find the puck through traffic. He can pick corners with precision while moving at top speed, a combination of power and finesse that makes him a unicorn in every sense of the word. While his skill is what makes the highlight reels, his size is the engine that allows those skills to flourish. Thompson has mastered the art of the power drive. When he decides to take the puck to the net, there is very little a defender can do to stop his momentum. He uses his long lead leg to create a barrier between the defender and the puck, effectively boxing out opponents while maintaining his skating stride. This is where the 220-pound frame becomes a weapon. He doesn't just skate around defenders, he can skate through them. We often see Thompson drop his shoulder, lean into a defenseman, and maintain his balance while under contact. For most players, being hit while stick handling leads to a loss of possession, or at the very least, it shields them from a drive to the net front. For Thompson, he has the strength to absorb contact without his hands wavering for a second. He plays a game that shouldn't exist for someone of his dimensions. You don't expect a man who looks like an NBA player to have the world-class skill to spin off a check in the corner and then immediately thread a backhand pass through 2 sets of skates. You don't expect someone with the wingspan of a pterodactyl to be able to handle the puck in his skates. And it's this that makes him the ultimate human highlight reel. Thompson is the primary engine of the Sabres offense. He draws the toughest defensive assignments every night, and yet he consistently finds ways to produce. By commanding so much attention and occupying so much physical and mental energy from the opposition, he opens up ice for his teammates. And when you think about the term electrifying talent, Tage Thompson has to be up there as one of the first names that comes to mind. He has rightfully earned the reputation as one of the NHL's human highlight reels, a player who produces moments that leave fans and commentators alike in a state of disbelief. Beyond the individual brilliance that is Tage Thompson, there is a larger, more important narrative unfolding in Buffalo. For over a decade, the city of Buffalo has been enduring a postseason absence that has transitioned from a slump into a historical burden. As of the 2025-2026 season, the Buffalo Sabres are staring down a 14-year playoff drought, the longest active drought in North American major sports. So Tage Thompson has not just emerged as a star, but as the primary offensive engine dragging this franchise back into the light of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Thompson's leadership of the Sabres offense is as much about volume as it is about timing. He leads the team with 50 points, but is also one of the league's true offensive game breakers. He is a player that opposing coaches have to circle in red ink during pre-game meetings, and when he is on the ice, the defensive philosophy changes. Defenders are forced to pay extra attention to him, which in turn opens up opportunities for his line mates. This impact is arguably most visible on the power play, where Tage Thompson operates with a gravitational pull. Teams are so terrified of his one-timer that they often over-rotate their penalty kill to compensate. This creates a vacuum of space on the opposite side of the ice, allowing Buffalo to manipulate defensive structures with ease. Thompson, when he's not just scoring goals, is the reason the entire offensive system functions. He facilitates a threat-based offense, where his mere presence creates high-danger opportunities for everyone else in the blue and gold. Currently, the Sabres are holding on to a playoff spot, fighting tooth and nail in the Atlantic Division that is the most contested in the league. In the midst of this run, Tage Thompson has been electric, earning first star of the week in the NHL. The evolution of Tage Thompson from a struggling prospect to a legitimate unicorn is one of the most fascinating development paths we have seen in the NHL. For decades, the league's archetypes were rigid. You were either a physical giant or a skilled playmaker, but rarely both. Thompson has shattered that mold, proving that elite speed and silky hands aren't reserved for the small and shifty. But as impressive as the individual highlights are, they serve a much larger purpose this season. Thompson's play is providing the city of Buffalo with something that they haven't truly felt in over 14 years: hope. Along with the other leaders, he is changing the culture of a franchise that has spent too long in the shadows of the postseason. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you left it a like and subscribe to the channel. Also be sure to leave a comment down below, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.